It's time for the video that quite a lot of you have been waiting for by the sounds of things. It's my worst products of 2011. Now I'm going to start off by saying that we are all special, unique snowflakes. We are all different. People tend to get upset by these kinds of videos when someone slates a product which they consider holy grail and they get really offended and feel betrayed and... Okay, let's just get some perspective here. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you can't like it. So if I hate a product for whatever reason, I just hate it. It doesn't mean that you are wrong for loving that particular product. Just wanted to get that out of the way because people seem to get really offended when other people don't like the same products as them and they go on a kind of ranty rampage, which is what I'm about to do. So if you're really easily offended, I would say click out because I am full of rants today. So basically this video is going to be a compendium of mediocre and generally shit products that I have hated this year. The thing that you need to know about me is that if I don't like something or if I'm not using it, I tend to just get rid of it. So there isn't much to actually show you that I don't like. And the reason for that is that I've given it to someone who could use it better. To lighten the mood slightly of this video, or to make you click out instantly if you're one of those people that doesn't have a sense of humour, I've decided to hearken the video and give it a triumphant fanfare with the horn of mediocrity. To make everyone further hate me and feel betrayed, I'm also going to hold an impromptu controversial opinions time right about now. I love Marmite, I don't like Lady Gaga, I don't like Adele, and I don't like Galaxy Chocolate. Oh, and I really hate any and all UK soap operas, especially EastEnders. Sorry. So now that I've stamped on everybody's feelings and everybody pretty much hates me, I'm gonna get on with the video and show you the things that were pretty much, in my mind, the worst products of the whole year. First up, I want to do my honourable mention because, well, I know it's unusual to do the honourable mention at the beginning, but I'm kind of winging it here, so... But I was just thinking about this last night and I have to say my least favourite, the most ugly thing of the whole year for me, Shatter polish. I've never worn a Shatter polish and this came in one of my various beauty boxes this month and I think it is seriously the most fugly thing I've ever seen. With that out of the way, okay, so my actual real worst favourite product, my least favourite product, or the worst products of 2011. The first one is a really big Estée Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This is a serum which is supposed to revitalise, plump, make your skin look fresh, healthy, repaired, and you use it at night time before you moisturise. So you cleanse off your makeup, you put this on, and then you moisturise. This does nothing. Nada, zero, sweet F.A. Nothing. For some people this literally is their holy grail and it does wonders for their skin, and I believe the reviews, and I bought my second bottle in January just to see if I was missing out again. And for some people this makes them break out. For me this literally does nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm kind of disappointed because even if I got a breakout from this, it would actually be doing something to my skin and I'd have an excuse not to like it. But this genuinely makes no change to my skin. It doesn't stop spots, it doesn't give me plump, revitalised skin, it doesn't really do anything. I do really like that it's really lightweight and it sinks in nice and quickly, but I think that the reason why I'm not seeing results from this is because I have quite good skin, and my skin is pretty much a kind of laid back, chill kind of thing. So for me to not see results probably stands to reason. I feel like I'm like the 1% of people this doesn't work for, but this just... I'm nearly done and I will not be repurchasing. I'm going to be replacing this with an Alpha H Liquid Gold serum, which is apparently much better. So the next product is one from e.l.f. and this is a product I really just do not get. I just don't get it. It is the e.l.f. Complexion Perfection powder, and the philosophy behind it is good. You have 4 basic colours, green, yellow, pink and blue, to even out specific tones in your skin. Obviously green is for redness, and then you can correct sallow tones in your skin and everything like that. I don't get it. It doesn't do anything. The finish that I get from this is this horrible powdery chalky finish which doesn't actually even out any skin tone at all. It just makes me look like I'm a ghost, and for me to look like I'm a ghost, considering how pale I am, that's quite an achievement. It doesn't control oil, it doesn't prolong my foundation, it doesn't even set my foundation. It makes the area around my nose look really cakey and clogged and disgusting. I literally just look dusty with this powder, and it's not good. I feel like there's not enough pigmentation in the actual colours to even attempt to correct the tones in my skin. With this product, I feel like saying, I know what you tried to do, but just stop. GTFO. Okay, moving on to quite an expensive brand. Number 3 on my hit list is Philosophy. This is the Present Primer, and this is honestly terrible. This is awful. I only bought this because it was about a £5 in TK Maxx, and I was just curious because I've never really tried Philosophy products. What this is it's a face primer, and what you're supposed to do is rub it in and leave it for 2 minutes, and it actually says on the back, must set for a full 2 minutes. 2 minutes, not before. Then you apply your foundation. But honestly, this is the worst primer I've ever tried. First off, it's supposed to smell like lavender, but mine actually smells sort of like dead fish and lavender mixed together. This is revolting. It's a white cream and you just rub it in. It's quite similar to the Me 7th Heaven face base, although that smells a hell of a lot better than this does. And you leave it for 2 minutes and then you put your foundation over the top. The point is that if you blend too much or too hard, basically the whole thing will just rubberize and like ball up and come off your face, and this is crap. This is absolute pure crap. The whole point of it is to make my skin look flawless, airbrushed, and to improve the longevity of my foundation, and it does absolutely nothing. If anything, my foundation blends so much worse with this horrible product. Basically, I would just say this is an expensive fancy moisturiser, and I would never have paid more than a £5 that I did pay for it, so avoid this. Just avoid. I can't even stress this enough. Avoid. My next product is probably one that people are going to get upset about again. This is a very cult brand and this is a cult product, and this is Origin's GinZing. This is fine, but it's so much more average than people would have you believe. I read countless reviews of this going, oh, it's so great, I love it, da 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 da, and it's not that great. If Twilight were an eye cream, this would be it. This is essentially a glittery eye cream. Now it does contain ingredients to depuff and make your eye area better, but honestly, my eye bags don't look noticeably different from wearing this. I do have under eye circles, they don't look any different. The only thing that's happening is I'm covering them in a glittery cream each morning. Of course it's going to bring light to the eyes and make them look better. It gives average moisturisation, it does have a cooling effect which is quite nice, but if you've got mature skin, isn't there that kind of old motto that you really that you should stay away from shimmer if you've got kind of maturer skin? Because it's just going to highlight the fact that you've got mature skin around your eyes. Okay, so it brightens the eye area due to shimmer. Woo-hoo. I just don't think it's that revolutionary. I'd rather have a cream that brightens my eye area due to science, or something to do with research and a good mixture of particular compounds. But this brightens my under eye area due to glitter. This is an average jar of sparkly rubbish. The next one is a product which I saw on a lot of blogs throughout the year, and I rushed out to get it, and I actually thought this was one of the most meh products of the whole year. 17 Wild Curls Mascara. This is supposed to hold a curl for up to 10 hours, and let me tell you, it couldn't even stop itself migrating under my eyes panda style, let alone hold a curl. There was no curl holding going on with this mascara. I got it in the colour Wildest Black, and while the colour is nice and black and I do get, you know, alright length and volume from this mascara. By no means what everyone was touting on all the blogs and YouTube. This is so average. This was so overhyped. The blogosphere reached saturation point with blogs about this. It gives me average length, it gives me average volume, it gives me average curl. Everything about it is average. When a mascara gives me panda eyes, and I don't have oily eyes particularly, I haven't had a mascara give me panda eyes since I was trying out those cheap mascaras with my pocket money when I was about 13. Bear in mind that, and you get one crap mascara. This gives me major panda eyes. I don't even want to talk about the fact that it claims 6 times volume lashes mascara and 10 hours of curl. No, it doesn't do any of those things. This was one of the biggest disappointments of the whole year because everyone was talking about it. When I got it, I was so let down. I don't know if this product has reached the rest of the world yet, but the HD Brow Palette is one of my least favourite products of the year. This actually came in a glossy box and was easily one of the most disappointing products I've tried. There was a huge hype surrounding this product, and when it came in the glossy boxes, everyone was basically beside themselves with excitement. And what it is it's a brow palette of 4 shades. You get a pale, a medium, well, a couple of mediums, and a dark. This is in the colourway Foxy, I think, but it doesn't really matter. You get the same basic thing with each palette. And you get a brush with a little flat side and a little angled side. Why don't I like this product? Well, because it tries to sell itself as being dual purpose. This product says, when you're done doing your eyebrows, you can put this on as eyeshadows. Don't try and sell your product as a dual purpose product if it's going to perform poorly. This is terrible. While the brow powders themselves are acceptable, they are fairly pigmented, they're not too bad to blend. They're not the easiest things to blend I've ever had, but they're not too bad. Why would you bother marketing something as an eyeshadow when it's clearly not formulated to be an eyeshadow? On the eyelid, they blend poorly, they fade and crease within about half an hour, which is absolutely terrible wear for an eyeshadow. Just let a spade be a spade. Basically, the reason I have beef with this is because it was hugely overhyped, and because at the end of the day it's a brow powder. It's not the best brow powder I've ever used. It's an average brow powder. What I'm trying to say is, this is just nothing special. There is nothing special about it at all. I get the same amount of wear and pigmentation from this as I do from all of my other brow products. There's absolutely nothing about this which would make me run to the shop in my pyjamas to go get it, because it's just not that special. Everyone keeps droning on about HD brows this year, and I've got no problem with the HD brows as a treatment or the 3D brows, whatever they're doing now, 4D brows, I can't remember, I don't know where we are with this thing. But this palette from HD Brows is the thing that I hate. I think it's poorly executed, and if you're going to say something is multi-purpose, make it multi-purpose. Don't make shit quality eyeshadows that aren't going to please anyone. And that was my rant about HD Brows, which got a bit long. So basically, now that I've stamped all over your feelings and you all hate me, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to say happy holidays, happy Christmas, whatever you're doing. Have a lovely time. I'm gonna go home today and curl up by the fire with my little cat with her pink nose and pink paws, and I'm gonna enjoy Christmas with my family. So hopefully you enjoyed this video or didn't get too angry, and have a lovely time whatever you're doing, everybody, and I'll see you after the jump.